There's a reason this video found you today. Not tomorrow, not last week. Today. Because right now, in this exact moment, your life is reorganizing itself in ways you can't fully see yet. And before everything clicks into place, before the pieces finally align, the universe always sends signals, breadcrumbs that let you know something significant is building. You've been feeling it, haven't you? That sense that you're on the edge of something. Maybe you can't name it yet. Maybe it feels too big to put into words. But there's this knowing deep in your chest that whispers, something is about to shift. And here's what I need you to understand. That feeling isn't wishful thinking. It's recognition. Your soul already knows what your mind is still trying to figure out. You're not hoping for change. You're sensing what's already in motion. And the fact that you're here, right now, watching this, that's not random either. There's an ancient principle that says the universe speaks in patterns, not words. Before major transformations occur, specific signals begin appearing in your reality, like cosmic breadcrumbs guiding you toward what's coming. And once you learn to recognize these patterns, you realize you're never walking blind. You're being guided the entire time. This video found you because things have been shifting in your life. Maybe your priorities are changing without you consciously deciding to change them. Or you keep experiencing these moments of strange knowing, where you understand something without knowing how. Or perhaps people and opportunities have been appearing in your life with timing that feels almost orchestrated. You're not imagining it. Something is preparing you for what's next. So let's explore what these signals actually mean, why they show up before alignment, and most importantly, how to recognize that you're already deep inside this process of transformation. So, what's actually happening when your life starts showing you these signals? Here's the truth. The universe doesn't just drop major alignments into your lap without warning. It prepares you. It sends previews. It begins rearranging the energy around your life long before the physical reality catches up. Think of it like this. Your life operates on multiple levels at once. There's the visible level, what you can see, touch, control. And then there's the energetic level, where everything is already in motion before it materializes. The signals you're experiencing right now are coming from that deeper level. They're showing you what's already been set in motion, even though you can't see the full picture yet. The first thing that happens is your internal world starts shifting. You'll notice that things that used to matter to you suddenly don't carry the same weight anymore. Situations that would have stressed you out 6 months ago barely register now. Dreams you've been chasing start feeling less urgent, not because you're giving up, but because something deeper in you knows they're already handled. This isn't apathy. This is your soul making space. The universe can't bring new energy into a life that's completely full of the old, so it starts naturally releasing you from attachments, worries, and pursuits that won't serve where you're headed. You're not losing interest. You're being freed. And here's what's fascinating. This release happens without your effort. You don't have to force yourself to let go. You just wake up one day and realize that grip you had on certain outcomes has loosened all on its own. That's how you know it's real alignment, not something you're manufacturing. The second thing that happens is time starts behaving differently. Some days feel endless, packed with meaning and moments that stick with you. Other weeks fly by in what feels like hours. You might find yourself having conversations that feel prophetic, like someone speaking directly to your situation even though they don't know your story. Or you'll think of someone and they'll text you within minutes. or you'll need specific information and it shows up in the next video you watch, the next book you open, the next conversation you overhear. This isn't magical thinking. This is what happens when you're coming into energetic alignment with your path. The universe starts responding to you faster because you're finally on the same frequency as what you've been asking for. Synchronicities aren't rare gifts. They're confirmation that you're tuned in. So, how do you work with these signals instead of just passively experiencing them? The shift happens when you stop waiting for proof and start trusting what you're sensing. Here's the first practice. Start paying attention to what's releasing from your life naturally. Don't force anything to leave, but notice what's already loosening its grip. Old friendships that are fading without drama, jobs or projects that suddenly feel complete even though you're still in them. Beliefs about yourself that don't land the same way anymore. These aren't losses, these are clearings. The universe is making room, and your only job is to let it happen without panic. When you feel that natural release, don't grab back onto what's leaving. Trust that it's being replaced with something that matches your new frequency. Try this right now. Think about one thing in your life that's been shifting or fading. Instead of asking, "Why is this leaving?" ask, "What is this making space for?" That reframe changes everything. You stop resisting the clearing and start preparing for what's coming. The second practice is to follow the pull. You know those random urges you get? To reach out to someone you haven't talked to in months, to take a different route home, to check out that event you normally wouldn't attend. Those aren't random impulses. Those are guidance. When you're in alignment, your intuition gets louder. The universe starts speaking through your gut feelings, your sudden interests, your unexplainable knowing. Most people dismiss these nudges because they seem too small or illogical. But those small nudges are how major alignments begin. I'm going to tell you something important. Before your life aligns externally, it aligns internally first. And that internal alignment shows up as these subtle pulls toward people, places, and choices that don't always make logical sense. Your job isn't to understand why you're being guided somewhere. Your job is to follow the thread and see where it leads. The third thing you need to understand is that alignment isn't about adding more to your life. It's about subtracting what's out of alignment. This is why things might feel like they're falling apart right before they come together. Relationships that were comfortable but not authentic start feeling suffocating. Work that paid the bills but drained your soul becomes unbearable. Routines that kept you busy but not fulfilled suddenly feel empty. This dissolution isn't failure. This is recalibration. Your life is shedding everything that can't come with you into this next chapter. And yes, it can feel destabilizing. Yes, it can feel like you're losing your footing. But what's actually happening is you're being freed from foundations that were never meant to hold the life you're building. If this is resonating with you, subscribe. I share videos like this on navigating spiritual transformation and recognizing when you're being guided. Here's what to do during this phase. Stop trying to hold everything together. Stop forcing relationships to work that are naturally completing. Stop convincing yourself to stay in situations your soul is already leaving. The more you resist the natural clearing, the harder this phase becomes. But the moment you surrender to what's dissolving, you create space for what's emerging. Let me show you what this actually looks like when it's happening in real time, because this isn't abstract theory. This is how your life moves when alignment is building. Say you've been working towards something specific, maybe a career goal, a relationship, a big move. And suddenly, right when you think you're making progress, everything hits resistance. Doors that were opening start closing. People who were supportive become distant. Plans you made start falling through. Your old response would be panic. I'm doing something wrong. The universe is blocking me. This isn't meant to happen. But when you understand alignment, you recognize this differently. You see that resistance isn't rejection, it's redirection. The universe isn't saying no to your desire. It's saying not this way or not yet, because there's a better path forming that you can't see from where you're standing. So instead of forcing the old path to work, you pause. You ask, what am I being redirected toward? What am I not seeing? And then you pay attention to where energy flows easily. Because alignment always has a quality of ease to it. Not effortless in the sense that it requires no work, but effortless in the sense that it feels right, even when it's challenging. Or maybe your alignment looks like this. You start noticing that certain people keep appearing in your life. Not always the same person, but the same type of energy. Someone who challenges you to speak your truth. Someone who sees potential in you that you've been hiding. Someone who's living the life you've been dreaming about. This isn't coincidence. The universe brings you people who reflect what you're becoming. They're showing you your own emergence. And your practice here is simple. Engage with them. Have the conversations. Ask the questions. Let them see you, even if it feels vulnerable. Because these connections aren't just social, they're activations. They're waking up parts of you that need to be online for what's coming. Here's something from my own experience. There was a period where I kept meeting people who were taking big creative risks, leaving secure jobs, starting businesses, putting their work into the world despite fear. At first, I thought it was just my social circle changing. But then I realized the universe was showing me what was possible. It was surrounding me with evidence that the leap I was scared to take wasn't as impossible as I thought. Within months, I found myself making a similar leap. Not because those people convinced me, but because their presence normalized what had felt terrifying. The universe didn't just prepare me mentally, it prepared me energetically by shifting my environment to match my emerging path. That's how alignment works in real life. It's not dramatic, it's subtle. It's a series of small shifts that compound into transformation you couldn't have planned. So imagine yourself 6 months from now. You're standing in a life that feels fundamentally different from where you are today. Not because everything changed overnight, but because you followed the signals. You trusted the shifts. You let go of what was leaving and made space for what was arriving. How does it feel in your body? There's this sense of rightness that you've been searching for, like you finally stopped trying to force yourself into a life that didn't fit and started living from your actual truth. The pressure you've been carrying, that constant low-level anxiety about whether you're on the right path, it's gone. Not because you have all the answers, but because you're finally aligned with your own frequency. And the life you're living, it's not that everything is perfect, but it's real. The relationships you're in are authentic. The work you're doing matters to you. The choices you're making reflect who you actually are, not who you thought you should be. There's space to breathe. There's room to grow. There's a trust in yourself that wasn't there before. This is what's waiting for you on the other side of this alignment. Not a fantasy life, a real one. One that matches your soul instead of just matching what looks good from the outside. Your journey through this process isn't finished yet. You're going to have days where the signals feel clear, and days where everything feels confusing again. That's part of it. Alignment isn't a straight line, it's a spiral. You circle back to similar patterns, but each time at a deeper level of understanding. So here's what I want to know. What signal has been showing up for you? What keeps appearing in your life that feels like more than coincidence? Drop a comment and share, because your experience might be the confirmation someone else needs to trust what they're sensing. We're all moving through our own alignments, and there's power in recognizing we're not alone in this process. And remember this, the fact that you found this video, that you stayed until the end, that something in these words felt familiar instead of foreign. That's a signal too. You're not learning about alignment, you're living it. The universe has already been guiding you here, preparing you for what's next, clearing the path for your emergence. The signals are real, the alignment is building, and everything you've been sensing, you're right. Something is coming. Trust what you know. Follow what you feel. Let go of what's releasing. And watch how perfectly everything arranges itself when you stop fighting the current and start flowing with it. Your new beginning isn't coming. It's already here. You're standing in it right now.